The electronic end-of-row feature allows you to record all end-of-row sequences for easy operation at the headlands. After sequences have been recorded, the electronic end-of-row feature provides one switch operation, either automatic or manual, to control multiple functions at the headlands. This feature is equipped on all tractors. One sequence with up to 30 steps, including pauses, can be recorded using the record switch on the intuitive control panel. Maximum recording time for a sequence is 12 minutes. Steps can include functions like upshifting or downshifting, controlling engine speed, hydraulic remote valve functions, raising and lowering the hitch, engaging and disengaging differential locks, and engaging auto guidance. Programming is done in real time or using the correct amount of time needed to perform each function. The system can be programmed with the tractor sitting stationary. However, it may be easier to program the sequences while you are actually performing the operations. Here are the steps for recording a sequence. The end-of-row record button is used to enter the record mode. Push the button for 2 seconds to enter record mode. A confirmation beep is issued from the instrumentation panel to indicate you have entered end-of-row record mode, and the red lamp on the end-of-row record button will flash. The end-of-row screen will appear in the performance monitor to indicate the record mode is active. Perform all the functions required at the end of a row, such as throttling down, downshifting, and raising the implement, and, if desired, inserting a pause using the step switch on the multi-control handle while turning. When the turn is complete, press the step switch once again to start the recording sequence, and then repeat the functions required in order to work back down the rows, such as engaging auto guidance, lowering the implement, shifting up, and throttling up. Press the record button momentarily to save the sequences just completed. Upon exiting record mode, the switch's lamp will extinguish. Press the end-of-row play auto button to toggle the automatic end-of-row playback mode on and off. Pushing the button momentarily will activate or deactivate the automatic playback mode. The switch's green lamp will light up to indicate the automatic playback mode is active. When automatic playback is active, push the step switch on the multi-control handle to play back all recorded steps in real time. Note that the tractor must be moving forward at speeds above a half mile per hour, and the engine RPMs must be above 900 RPMs. Toggle the playback switch to suspend the sequence in its current state. When the automatic playback mode is reactivated, it will restart at the beginning of the recorded sequence. In automatic playback mode, and when the macro is in active playback, push the step switch to pause the playback. The end-of-row play manual button is used to play back recorded steps one at a time, allowing you to control the timing of when the playback occurs. Push the manual button momentarily to activate or deactivate the manual playback mode. The switch's green lamp will light to indicate the playback mode is active. With manual playback active, press the step switch on the multi-control handle to play back the recorded sequence by one step. Press it again to play the next step. Take note of the following operating tips. In order to play a recorded sequence, the tractor has to be moving in a forward gear, and you must be seated. If the step switch is pressed while the tractor is stationary, an error symbol will display and it will not function. Press the play switch twice to turn it on. Then press the step switch again while moving. You do not have to display the end-of-row screen in order for end-of-row to function. Once end-of-row is functioning, you can switch to any other screens.